Except for I really don't want it to happen until next week because I can buy crypto next week.
Right,
I can't buy crypto today.
right. That's kind of where we are stuck, where the markets do exactly what we want, do the opposite of exactly what we want, you know?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Do we have anyone in here?
We're in here.
What the
Spirit
hell is that?
Simians in here.
That's the chief.
The Master Chief. Hello and welcome back once again, my friends, pioneers, werewolves, divergence, and glitches to another episode of the Daily Candle Close News. Sending you all much love and high vibrations out to wherever it is you may be in the matrix and galaxy today. Let's go. Certainly hope you're all doing well, wherever it is you are. Thank you out. Thank you to Skeets for setting up the Zoom today for everybody attending. Modern Sword is at work. It's a Saturn Day, Saturday. It is May the 11th, and Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Pioneers, it is an important day, not only in the markets, not only on the world stage, in the code that we've been breaking down, but in my life personally. This was the day that, well, I committed a crime that changed my life forever, that sentenced me to 15 years in prison, where I went to do 8 of them. And now here we are today, 8+ years later, a changed and better man. Let's go. You know what it is, pioneers. I'm always here to bring the truth, the real, the spice, the everything nice. And I'm here to be my greatest version. But I'm also here to motivate you, because rich people realizing I create happiness is what that means. They don't waste time. The rich people, oh, no, 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 no. They take advantage of their 24 hours in the day. They realize that time is a commodity to them, their most important one. They don't watch a lot of TV, a lot of entertainment. Are you not entertained? They are studying the craft and skill, pioneers. Every day when I wake up, I got demands for myself, because I know I am on my way to where I want to be, on my way to be great. See, I'm here to spend time with myself, to know myself, to nurture myself, and to grind, to hustle fourth quarter overtime, do what I do, and I do it with 100% and a different perspective. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to press towards my desires and dreams. Everything in my power I will achieve, because I know I am great, and nothing in between. I'm a victor, not the victim. I start evaluating myself, because I'm never going to stop, because the day I stop is the day I die, pioneers. Oh, no, 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 no. Coach A's going to live long and strong. See, when you get to the point, pioneers, where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And when you get to success, it's not about skill. Shout out Spirit Simmons. Banger is coming soon. It's sweat, blood, and tears, though, pioneers, to get us here. No shortcuts to success. To getting rich, to getting famous, whatever you want. I fought too long, too hard. I will break you before you break me, and that's what you better be saying in the mirror every single day to that man, that woman staring back at you. What do you do when there are tens of thousands, millions of people in this world wanting what you want? Oh, it's up to you. Because I feel like if I do these things day in and day out, I'll be successful. I know because I execute. I take applied action. I put it into work. See, you gotta outwork me. You gotta outgrind me, outshine me. You gotta get up earlier than me. I've been up there in 3 fucking days. I execute. I go long. I go strong. And I speak with so much fucking passion because it's about my life. Not something I saw on a text or on a fucking screen. I give no excuses. I let my actions, not my words, guide me. Day in and day out. And if you don't do the same, I don't care. I don't care if you're sick, what you're going through, if you're broke. As long as you're waking up, you're still in the game. If you're hurt, you can still make it happen. You can still grind. You can still put in the work. You can still give a fuck. Now get your ass up. I pray that I am not the one believing in you more than you are believing in thyself. See, I look at some of the most successful people in the world and I see that they got something in common. It is consistency. They are obsessed with consistency. And there are people in this room that stay stuck in their routines. In this world that stay stuck in their day-to-days. You're doing what somebody else wants you to do, and apparently you're not good enough. You're not turtly enough for the Turtle Club. I need you to be selfish about yourself, on your desires, your dreams, on that meal ticket that's coming soon. See, I need you to remember who they are. Your truest self, your greatest version. I don't want nothing from you but from you to leave this right now today and know who thyself is. Know thyself. Carpe diem, seize the day, become your greatest version. What do you want for your health, your finances, your emotions, your physicality, your mental health? You can spend the rest of your life waking up, living somebody else's desires for you, or you can wake up going after your dreams. I said enough is enough. I'm tired of being average. I'm tired. I stay tired though. Is what I hear people say is I'm tired. I've been on 3 days. I stay tired. Don't bring that around me. Get out my face. You better grind. You better grind harder than Coach A. Don't you ever give up. Don't you ever say it can't be done. Don't you even think it. Because then you'll say it out loud. You better realize it and stand proud right now today who you are. Your greatest version, the pioneer within. Because we design them here, Carpe Diem. We seize the day. We train pioneers, divergents, and glitches. Oh, werewolves. And ascended fucking masters. See, we get up off the couch. We don't even kick our shoes off when we get in the house. We go right back to work. Let's go. I'm right here today, and I ain't going nowhere. May 11th. I ain't committing no more crimes, except for bursting open pineal glands and unlocking minds. And guess what? I'll proudly do the time for that. So I'm sending you all much love and high vibrations out to wherever it is you may be. Hit it up in the chat. If you're in the Zoom meeting, let's go. The Discord's wide open. The Zoom is there. The meeting is present. Go and click the link and join us today. Let's go. This is an around the world first ever meeting for all those pioneers and TradeAholics and Fibonomics members that want to go to the next level, that would like to join. And where we go once, maybe twice a week, short, few videos. Maybe we're only able to make a few videos every month for those members around the world, but we're going to be talking about some amazing things, some behind the scenes, some tips and tricks that I give my TradeAholics members twice a week. So let's go. Let me hear you. How we doing today? We're coming to the chat. Spirit of Simeon, where we at? The Zoom meet. Where we go? We got 2 participants each. This is new, you guys. We're promoting this fresh up off the dome today. We warned our pioneers in the Discord this was coming soon. Better late than never. So remember that. I stay consistent. I stay in the work. I'm going to continue to grind. Fourth quarter overtime. Shout out to Modern Sword, sharing the heat maps. See if we can take a look at that. See where that liquidity is at right now. Bam, bam, watch stream. Uh-oh, the man is live in action for us right now while he's at work. The one day he works, he's still putting in the work in the Discord. Talk about consistency. Dropping bangers. Look at that 59.5, that $59,000 range that we could drop down to. Could that be the last leg of the fifth inside of the fifth wave that makes out the ABC wave that Coach has been teaching his TradeAholics and Fibonomics members about? We'll talk about that live with you all today. Let's go. But I mean, if we do fall down, it's kind of not really something to be happy about, right? That's our perpetual, you guys. So that's looking at this in the perpetual market. We will look at the spot market now, and dang, that $60,000 range. What's $1,000 difference? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we still got large orders below us. It appears to be we may be hitting a possible sell wall right here at around 61,200 to 62,000. So, I mean, a small order at 75 that we could, squeeze on up to real quick, But I don't argue that that's the greatest thing right now. I'd rather see a more healthy pullback and correction over an extended amount of time that gives us the energy and the capability of continuing the rest of the year towards the upside. Anything faster forward to the rally right now, I argue, isn't that great. I'm sure your portfolios and faces may be melting, but if you ain't taking advantage, what's happening? Nothing. Thank you, Modern. I appreciate that. Awesome. Yeah, that 59,000 is not surprising. We just came out of 5.9 2 days ago. The year of the dragon. Dragon gives us 59. So that's a very important time, okay? So, all right. But May 11th. Why is this important today? Why is it important to watch the markets right now today on 5/11? Well, this can be internationally written as 115. Okay, so, well, that's going to tie us into the dragon down there. That's going to tie us into Trinity, of course, if I spell it correctly, which I didn't. But Trinity, 115, that's 74, okay? That 43 in Trinity. What does that tie us into, you guys? That ties us into Lucy in the sky, Lucifer. That 74, that 43, that 115. Let's get the Chaldean in there, okay? So very important, all right? But anyways, I just think that this 11/5 date is very important. It's not just important to me in my life. I've been watching it because of these connections right here. May, though, is really the third month of the year. So today is actually 3/11, okay? 3 plus 11 is 14, okay? But 3 times 11 is 33, okay? The third month on the 11th day, 3 times 11 being the 33, very powerful. I've been talking about in my book, in my work, how we are heading into World War III. It's just not publicly announced yet. So very important. So today is a pivotal day because we are heading into, 314. Pi, okay? 314. All right? May 14th. That's really Pi Day. That is Israel's birthday. And Israel's at war right now, been in the news. I'm watching out for scripted events today, heading into their birthday. Okay? But that is also a very important time period that ties us into the following day, the festival of Mercury. Who is Mercury, you guys? The god of commerce and financial gain, okay? So on May 15th, 315, okay, we're looking at a festival for the markets possibly, okay? So very important, whether that's to the downside, to the upside, we're expecting volatility over the next few days. We could see scripted events on the world stage. So very important right here. But pretty amazing, in my opinion. So, all right, but Mercalia is obviously a tribute to the Roman god Mercury and the god of financial gain. So could we see financial gain tied to, well, Lucy in the sky, who knows? But anyways, around this time period, the festival of Mercury. So just something I'm paying attention to coming out of Israel's birthday, the following day, the 3.14. Why is the pi, Israel's birthday, being tied to the real 314 date on the true calendar, important for Bitcoin? Well, you guys, something we've been teaching when we go back to a Bitcoin chart. Sorry, this is from class last night when I was looking at a massive head and shoulders right here on the one-day time frame for XVG. Like, good God, that thing could be going to like 003 or lower. I mean, just off of that measured move, if it was to lose the 200 EMA, the 200 SMA, the 223 and everything, if we don't get a euphoric rally right here and break higher and invalidate this head right here, well, who knows? But I'm just saying you could be looking at a downside move for that. I mean, it's head and shoulders. So, but anyways, back to Bitcoin and why it's important on May 14th coming up. Let's just hide all this for a minute. Well, 314, the 314th day of the year, we hit 69K, you guys. So remember that. That's tied to pi. March 14th of this year, we hit our high. That's tied to pi. We just had the fourth halving in its cycle, and it happened on, well, guess what? April 20th at 7:22. Okay? A lot of people say it happened on April 19th, and I don't really understand that when the Bitcoin halving clock didn't run out until 7:22 p.m. on April 20th. 22 divided by 7 equals pi. So, the next few days as we head into the true pi date of the year, I'm going to be paying attention to Bitcoin. Is that signaling the final low that comes in this downtrend we have been in since Pi Day? I don't know. Could we be rallying at this point? I don't know. But it's important to pay attention to the esoteric connections we are making. So, the next few days, I say 72 to 96 hours are gonna be critical and possibly volatile. So, with all that being said, let's get into the TA. Let's look at the chat. Cent chart. I think we are going up if we break through. Chart is in Discord. We could hit 59K first for sure in the Dragon Year. 59K. Shout out to the
7-8.
Shout out to Skeets for giving us that amazing bullish update in the chat in the Zoom right there. An amazing coach and trader who usually comes and helps us trade a lot on Tuesdays and Friday nights. So if you're able to swing by sometime, let's go. All right, but we're going to go to Discord and check out this chart. Did she send it to me? Possibly sent it to me. Yep. So let's check it out. Check it out. Now, inverse head and shoulders coming in out of a falling wedge. We're looking like we're peeking out of a breakout. We're trying to break out. Maybe we don't get rejected off the top side of the falling wedge line. Okay. But if we get to break out the back test, we hold the horizontal trading range of 61,100. Oh my God. We could be Wop, bop, banger! Heading on up. But if we head down to
The downside, and how low can we go?
she says the 59K range is something we could see in the charts, okay? So very important that we pay attention to what is going on right here. Falling wedge coming out of the... Oh, get out of here, Apple. Anyways, falling wedge coming out of the Pi Day highs, okay? Bam, bam, banger. We're looking at a multiple month working pattern right here that could be breaking up towards 75, 89, that $93,000 range if I had to guess the measured move on this. I'm not sure, but I'm just taking a couple guesses. I know what my measured moves in the past have brought us, so very important. Nice chart right there, Skeets. I appreciate that. Let's go to the TA charts and ideas where we be dropping the bombs at. The bangers. So very important that we pay attention to what is going on. Get out of here, Apple. Forbidden fruit. So very important. Let's go to Discord, the live stream chat. And Lisa Cleveland is in the house.
We love you, Lisa!
So very important that we make sure we share the love. Spirit of Simeon. Let's go. Doing good, Coach. Glad to hear it. Make sure you can hear me well. Hit the like button. Share this. Get it out. But let me know in the chat as well. Shout your favorite cryptos out. We go over them for free. The only crypto YouTuber to do it. Let's go. We're live with you all. An open house version of the TradeAholics and Fibonomics meetings that we do twice a week already, where I spend so much energy, up to 10 hours a week already, plus the watch parties coming back soon. Sunday night after I get off work, we're coming straight home, taking care of the son, making sure he's fed, and going straight to watching the cryptocurrency startup show with you all. Season 2. Guess what episode? I'm pretty sure it's 3. I could be wrong. But hey, I'll behave. I'll find out when I look back at my notes. But that's Sunday to tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Join us in the private Discord Pioneer Academy that you can find on, well, the daily Candle Close News. So go there and check it out. That's our Game of Nations. But you can go to Book Online. That's our book, our ebook that we're selling right there. But bam, a $2.23 lifetime access. I know it looks like it books for every session, but it is for lifetime, $2.23 to join the private academy Discord forever and get the wop bangers and the treasure trove of the digital realm of knowledge and gnosis we've got going on there. So, I mean, hey, to elevate your life, you can do that. If not, you can continue to sit on the couch. I'll behave. But anyways, shout out to the TradeAholics and Fibonomics members that are coming soon to the group, course, and meetings that we have here twice now, 3 times, possibly 4 times a week. If you count the movie nights, that's 5 times. Nobody doing it like us, as cheap as us, roughly $1 a day to learn how to trade. And I'm giving away $20,000 when I can keep 1,000 members for a year. Imagine that. What other coach and leader is doing that? I don't know of anyone. I'll behave. All right, back to the charts, you guys. Back to the charts. We were talking about this last night. It's something to consider. I mean, it's technical analysis. We won't get too deep in it. You can watch the almost 5-hour video we did last night when you join the group, because it's all archived. But anyways, high, higher high, higher high, high, lower high, lower high on the 2-month RSI. Let's hide this a little bit, you guys. So it makes it, I mean, look at that. We were talking about right there. We were talking about this possible bull trap right there of, I mean, the percentage gains on that were devastating. We're up to 17%, 16% back to the candle close right here, which is, well, when we're talking about candlestick patterns, a gravestone doji, a long wick, okay, with a short, small body. Sometimes no wick. You know, you can treat that as an inverted hammer possibly then, but a little small, teeny tiny wick to the bottom. Okay, I mean, that's a gravestone doji. These are bearish. They're not continuation signs. I'll just throw that out there. We've got the 21 EMA at the 36K range that could be swiped down to and wick from. We can wick from there. I don't say we just close the candle there. I'm not saying that, but if we were to close the candle below there, oh my God, that might signal downside even more. But I'll behave. But what I'm seeing is a potential bearish divergence on the long time frame. Zoom out when in doubt. I'm talking a 50,000 foot overview, okay? The Mile High Club, all right? So just something we were talking about last night for Bitcoin. I figured I'd bring it up since the chart was up. But yeah, pretty important. Let's go back to the 2-hour time frame and find another chart to go over. Because this is what it's about. I mean, it's about learning how to trade. Not just throwing out trading ranges that we could go to the top, to the downside. It's about what are we doing? Pattern recognition, using EMAs, using other indicators, learning how to use the RSI, learning how to simply put in a limit order or to send your crypto. Hey, maybe you have a problem with security and you need to ask Alan a question. We've got an amazing partner here, Alan, who does some amazing investigative cryptocurrency work with security and prevention. Okay, so remember that. We'll get that interview out to you all very soon, I promise. So, very important. But we go over a ton of things. Last night we were talking about LLCs and taxes. Okay, so very important. But, so we've got this bull pennant that goes all the way back to March 14th. Like we've been talking about Pi Day, you guys. Okay? So we've fallen out of that and we kicked back into it with resistance and are still heading down. Okay? We've lost 1, 2, 3 horizontal, well, possibly 3 horizontal trading ranges if we get to that 54 and we lose it. Okay? But right now we've lost 2 and are kicking back into the 21 EMA that is flipped and lost not only the 322 because it barely got above it and then sold right back below it, the 223 EMAs, and it's now flipped below the 200 SMA with a kickback into it and rejection like, ooh, good God. Now we're looking like a bottoming structure right here with a low and a higher low that could be like a possible W pattern breakout back into the top side at around 70K. But if we don't break 71,200, a trading range I've been teaching to my pioneers, then what the does it matter? I mean, get out of here, you know? So, very important. Until we break back above the 21 flips these two on a 2-hour time frame, I'm not that bullish. Okay, I'm looking for one more low. I'm looking to really swipe that RSI down. So very important. Our measured move on this breakdown out of the bull pennant, if we weren't going to break out to the measured move of 83K, was the 54. So we know we can go even lower than that on a wick, on a potential bear trap where the bulls step back in and punish the bears. So very important. I mean, this is important. This is how people need to teach. How to trade, okay? How to invest, how to put them limit orders in at the right prices that might get swiped through. Maybe you don't. Maybe you just have to dollar cost average in with what you're presented with. We all have to deal with the market stipulations because they run on emotions, because they are pre-programmed to algorithms, and unless we are here to try and front run them, like we do here on the Daily Candle Close News at a batters rate, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we'll behave. So, inverse head and shoulders capitulated down. We could be looking at a left shoulder now and a head forming the right shoulder. So let's redraw this, okay? This would be an even more massive inverse head and shoulders potential move that could be playing out right here. But if we go and set a lower low than the head, we're going to have to invalidate this inverse head and shoulders. So, but yeah, let's take the measured move now and see where that takes us if we break out and hold the neckline as a support. So There's my neckline. So if I break above 62,800 and I'm starting to hold 62,700, 62,800 as support, I'm looking for a retest of 73, 74K, new all-time highs possible. So I'm just saying, it's looking like a bottoming structure, a kick back into the bear pennant. I mean, I don't know though. That could show a downtrend. We are losing possibly a horizontal trading range of 61,400. Who knows? Who knows? I gotta start to see daily closes here. Okay, so that's gonna be pretty important to pay attention to. I need them daily closes. Let me get a daily close. Look at this bearish engulfing, a rejection off the 21 on the daily. Where are we showing we're going down to? Maybe we kick back up into the 21, but if we don't close above it, well then guess what? We're going down. Okay? So, look at that 223 EMA, that 200 SMA, that 322 EMA at 46K. Good God. Let us pray that is the last BTC floor price. Okay? Right now. We're in the 46th president, pioneers. Okay? So remember that. About to head into the 47th. Could we wick into 46, 47K? I think so. In the 322 EMA. But I'll behave. You know, I've only been, projecting this for a few months now. On the daily. That's what it's been showing. Like, this is what the charts are telling me. Look at this horizontal trading range. We can retest with the 223 and the 200 SMA. I'll behave. This ETF high at 49K. I mean, it's quite possible. It's quite possible. Shout out to the viewer at the website right now. Let's go. Where we from? We're from North Carolina. Come on and raise up. Let's go. I'm in North Carolina. Shout out to Lisa Cleveland. Let's go. I know that's you. Quite possible. Quite possible. I know she's viewing in the YouTube right now chat. She probably went back to the website. Let's go. Oh, I didn't mean to pull that down. That was a bull pennant measure move. We hit that target and shared it with our pioneers. One of our last major buy trades before we was able to de-risk. That trade was a money printer like the Federal Reserve. Okay? And now we've got our possible head and right shoulder. We could be getting ready to set up for a money printing move. Let's go and look at another chart on the daily real quick and see if we can draw a fib from the head to the shoulder. There we go. Retest range. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Did you do it again, coach? Banger. Yeah, we did it again, pioneers, and we might hit that next retest range that we was talking about on St. Patty's Day where the 223 EMA was down here at about 44K. Okay, remember, JP Morgan was calling for 42K back there around this time period. So we were sharing that, 43 in March 43, like, it wouldn't have been surprising. March madness, okay? So is it Mayday that we get the possible down trend that we've been calling, okay? This is so very important. But if we pull a fib from the daily candle body close right here to the daily candle body high that we got on the strong high out of the strong low, we're almost at the 7-8 skeets. Shout out to
The 7-8.
This is amazing. A possible daily setup if we were to hold this range that could print money to infinity and beyond. No, I'm just playing. But anyways, like all seriousness though, we can easily fall to that 1618 at 55K and it wouldn't even surprise me. 54,900 and go even lower. We've got another 1.618 range right here at $56,000. Okay, so your stop losses have got to be set. All right, at the wick body right here at 59,114, or set your wick right here at daily 58,318. If we lose that on the daily, we're going down. Okay, possibly to this 1618. Possibly, you guys, to that 4.236 at 42K. Was JP Morgan right? Only time will tell. Okay, so remember that we are in a distribution period above these EMAs. We are in an accumulation period below them. So remember that. They might not last long, but if they do, whop, pop, 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 banger, 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 they print money. Okay, so do not disregard what we are teaching here, because not many people will come out and do it like this. Okay? They're just going to say, hey, we could go here and not teach you how we can get there or teach you what to do when we get there and how to attack it the whole entire time along the way. So remember that. Let's go and share that with you all. This entire time, we've been tracking this in many, 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 many ways. All right, so let's go the 2-hour time frame and share with you new TradeAholics and Fibonomics potential members even. All right, for all those that should be viewing, that have been requesting this for a while. Finally glad to get it to you from around the world, wherever you're at. But anyways, this Wyckoff distribution pattern, okay? Basically a crown distributional top, Bart Simpson head, whatever you want to call it, okay? But this rising wedge that led into an ABC pattern that came out of the fifth of a fifth wave inside of the fifth wave that came out of a Elliott wave pattern impulsive theory into a corrective wave, okay? Into another impulsive, ABC, this is the B, before the C wave started coming in that we've been breaking down along every step of the way over the last few months. So again, we could be looking at one more final move. This could all get invalidated with a close above the 21 on the daily, a close above the 21 on the 200 that gets support back above 63,400. I called it $62,008.50 that we lost yesterday, right here where this arrow's at, where we shared in the Discord, and then seconds later, bam, bam, down, 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 banger. Do it again. We did it again. Pioneers, that was possibly the third wave kicking back into the fourth before our fifth wave. So let's break this down, because we've been breaking this down. We're in the fourth wave heading into the fifth. Into the fifth wave, you've got a 5-wave impulsive theory, okay? Well, it's really a corrective theory because it's no longer an impulsive wave because we're heading down. So anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be the 1, 2, before the 3, the 4, the 5th, inside of the 5th, that's inside of the 5th, inside of the 5th of the C wave. So I know that's a lot to understand, but they're subwaves, you guys. They're called subcounts, all right? They're Elliott wave pattern theory, all right? I just do it different. I don't follow the rules. I try to break it down the entire step of the way. And I've done great over the last few months. I could be wrong. Who knows? But you can't take back what we've already done. The history we've already made. Shout out to the new viewer who we got, a new participant. We got Paul's in the house. Let's go.
Hey, Coach.
Pioneers rise. Build your fortress. Build your legacy. Let's go. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, just having some lunch with the kiddos right now, popping in.
I heard that. My son just came in the room, about to have to see what he needs. What's up, bud? Possibly. We'll see. But yeah, awesome. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your lunch with the kiddos. I hope you enjoy your day. And take full advantage of it. Make your 24 hours count. That's the goal. We all got 24 hours. That's what we do with them. Obviously, I can see that you're already on a well track to finishing out your day strong. Obviously, with the kiddos, no place I'd rather be than with the birds, bees, leaves, and trees. My cat, my son beside me. So, send that to you.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Certainly, always.
They're like, who's this guy? He's
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah, I'm just
Usually I go to sleep when I'm here, when you're
Yeah.
on. That's great.
Yeah, I'm just another celestial light, being another, star in a human body, bro. That's all I am. Just somebody that came from outside the firmament, probably like really 1,000 years old or something. I don't know. I'll behave. I'm just playing around today, but I'm just somebody enjoying Saturday, man. May 11th, a day that changed my life, and the trajectory of my life many years ago, in 2011, as a matter of fact, the year my son was born. So basically a decade ago, 12 years ago. So, good dozen, man. But
Happy birthday!
yeah, I mean, not really. But
Birthday?
not really a birthday, but definitely a revolution day. You know, it's a revelation day. You know, I went through some trials and tribulations on this day. Armed robbery, you guys. You know, I don't talk about it a lot, but I share it, man. You know, I committed a crime when I was
Misunderstood. Carry on.
yeah. I committed a crime when I was young and stupid. You know, full of young, dumb, and full of cum. They say, you know, right? And you know, I just don't speak about it a lot. I mentioned I got a felony and all, and I just, you know, man, got into hanging out with the wrong crowd at a young age, man, and just committed a stupid crime. And yeah, it was on this day, May 11th, 2011, and it changed my life. You know, and it's amazing that it was tied to that 511 or that 115 that ties us to Lucifer. Like I was breaking down, because I teach that we all have a choice. That 74 or that 47, you know, very powerful. As above, so below. I believe we are all Neo. Okay, that 47. All right, so Neo just being the one, but ultimately that being a personification or anthropomorphized, or you know, whatever nomenclature you want to call it, for Jesus, giving us that same 74, right? So, you know, we have the choice to be Jesus, to be Lucifer down here with this energy that we have. And, well, that's what happened on that day, on the Lucifer day of the year, May 11th, you know, 5/11. I chose to be Lucifer in 2011 and not Jesus. And, well, I paid the price. And now here I am trying to, you know, lead a multitude of people towards being that archetype, that character within their own life. Because you are Jesus or you are Lucifer, plain and simple. I mean, you can just make the choice, and not believing that or not making a choice is ultimately still making a choice. And you can imagine in a realm where it's ran by Lucy in the sky, the light bringer, the light bearer, well, you know what choice you're making. So, but yeah, just very deep, man. So today's a special day for me, so I'm glad I got to start this today and, you know, share this as well. You know, another testimony in my story. Because you know, I'm that true. I try to be that leader by example, you know, speak 100% from the heart, you know. This ain't recorded and documented, you know, we're live right now, you know. But yeah, shout out Patoy, glad to see you here, my guy. You're probably working.
Hey, no, I'm not taking my girl fishing right now.
I heard that.
I saw your link that you're on, so I was like, oh, I'll tune into you while we're driving.
Yeah, nice. Hello, I'm glad to hear you. Have a blessed one. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, that's nice, man. That's lovely, man. That's beautiful. Yeah, I hope y'all catch a lot, or if not, you just enjoy it, bro.
Abe,
Full day. Yeah.
I don't care if she doesn't catch anything, but I better get something.
No. No. I got the only fish last time, so I'm getting the only fish again.
She might be right. Yeah. Then you lose twice, back to back. Ooh.
Yeah, the damn skunk sucks.
Yeah. No family competition. I like it. Yeah. But nice, man. I hope y'all have a good day, though. Enjoy it. That's what's up.
Thanks, Abe.
Yeah, you're not stuck in the charts. You're not stuck worrying about work and life, and it's like you're enjoying it, man. That's living. You know what I'm saying? Not getting stuck in them routines. Maybe you're not being consistent, like I talked about at the beginning of the video with the motivation, but maybe you are. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all do this on a consistent basis. I don't know, but I'm just saying, you're doing something that I think truly matters. So I'm about to take my son.
Whenever you can get a child away from a screen, dude, you gotta take that advantage of it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to do as soon as we get off of here. Me and my son are going to get in the car, and we're going to go to my mom's, and we're going to work on my car for the third time, because it's broke down 3 times in 2 weeks, basically a month, since the April 8th eclipse. It broke down on the April 8th eclipse, remember? So, yeah, I got to go fix the alternator now. So, we're going to go do that and just enjoy the ride and hang out at my mom's, and then I'll probably come back and do a little work, you know, online like I usually do, dropping things in the Discord or on my blog or something, But yeah, I mean, we're going to enjoy most of the day together outside.
Like, between your group and the last year,
yeah,
more because I joined your group, I now feel so comfortable set up in the spot holds that I have. It's honestly just the waiting game now, and anything you guys talk about, like Velo, I got rid of all my Velo, and now I'm starting to cost average back into it. But you know what I mean? Like I'm just getting a little bit here, a little bit there now. I'm pretty much set for this bull run and just in the waiting game right now. So
you
and mind you, I do check crypto as soon as I get up in the morning, as soon as I go to bed too. But you know,
yeah.
I'm just in that waiting game. That's all. I'm set, and I feel really good about what I hold.
Nice. You were able to take a lot of that worry or uncomfortable or uncertainty feelings out of the equation. You said, nice. Well, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot because you know sometimes I wonder like, am I doing something? Am I being successful? Am I helping people? 'Cause that's always my goal, you know. And that feedback definitely motivates me and helps me stay humble for sure. And I know it's not just me, like you said, it's my group. It's our group though. You know what I'm saying? It's the 7-8 Skeets, you know, it's Yahuda and Modern Sword, it's Roy and Upatoy, you know, it's everybody. It's all of us coming in and making this, you know, not just my opinion, not just my TA, not just my outlook on the market. What are we seeing? Like we're all viewing this from so many certain aspects and professional backgrounds. Like I said, a cryptocurrency investigator, you guys, security and prevention professional, you guys. We've got people that work at main firms across America, okay, that I just won't even talk about because it's not me doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's for them to come out and speak about, but they're in our group. You know what I'm saying? They're in our Discord. We've got people that are ex-Congress members and Senate workers, okay? Like doctors and nurses, etc. So, like, we're really branching out and looking at this from, again, a mile-high club, 30,000-foot overview, something that I think not anybody else is doing in the game. So 38, 39 episodes in come Tuesday now. This is our first around the world meeting live open house for everybody in the world to see. So, call it 40 videos now in 18 weeks. Like, again, like planning to give massive tens of $1,000 giveaways, like learn to trade for roughly $1 a day. Again, it's not professionally set up. It's a lot of hanging out a lot of the times, but Coach really does the work. And you can ask anybody here. I'm setting up trade setups. We're going over a lot of things, not only in the Discord, but in these videos. 10 plus hours a week, making it fun with a crypto watch along party. Like, before long, everybody's going to be saying our name, bro. And it's like, we the BMF of crypto, bro. And a lot of people may not know who that is, but we're the Black Mafia family of crypto. So, right here, we're the BMFs. I can't play this live for you all, but if you haven't seen this, just, I don't know, man. We'll be.
I'll tell you, Abe, sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
Joining your group, I felt welcome from the first day I joined. You guys have always answered all my questions, and the information that I get from this group's been amazing. Like I know Modern and Skeets took time out of their day to actually teach me how to start to chart, and start to learn how to chart, why things happen.
Yeah, they did.
And this group's been amazing. It's been like an open, welcome family since I joined it, and like I appreciate this group.
No, we appreciate you, Patoy, because we wouldn't be here without you. Like, again, I just do my work for a documentary of my son to always have a voice into tomorrow, you know, echo into the future. But, like, without you guys, it wouldn't have became what it is today. You know what I'm saying? So, like, all praise be to y'all. You know what I'm saying? The true gods and goddesses that made the Daily Candle Close News what it is today. I'm just the voice, man, of y'all's minds. You know what I'm saying? I just come out here and be my own self and just present the work. That's all. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. But yeah, that 1618 is something I've been following. Again, that
urgent move posted.
Oh, you did? Where? In Discord? Yeah. I'll check it out. Oh. 15-minute Bitcoin. Head into
The market move.
Huh?
It's the market maker move on the 15-minute.
And you've got it going to 61,700.
Is that what does a candle to watch?
Do what?
I can't my small phone. I can't see my small phone. Is that what it says? The candle to watch?
That's where your target is. It looks like it looks. I was going horizontal to your 200 SMA or your EMA, maybe that it looks like.
200 on the 15-minute is where I have it going. Okay.
Yeah.
But there is a yellow line that says candle to watch.
Okay, I see that now.
So when you do these market maker moves, do you see that line that I have? That's where my bull div was. Okay.
Okay.
So I have to break the candle of the div in order to validate the move.
So that's why we see that wick up there first, right? Now we need to eat that wick to the target.
Correct.
Okay.
So once I break that yellow candle to watch move, we're going to go to the 15-minute, which happens to be on the trend line of the 1 hour and the 2 hour and the 4 hour all look very bullish.
Nice. And that's the other chart you showed?
Yeah, those where we could retrace to if we break that 786 of this move on the 1 minute, which so far it's holding the 200. And that 200 is also at that 786 on the small time frame. I don't want to break below that.
Right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
At that point. If we get down there, that would be a good entry point.
Okay.
Because it'd be a low risk entry point. We're either going to exit out of our trade or we're going to continue up.
Right. I can see that. Nice possible ABC right there. Especially if we can do this as
I'm sorry.
5 waves.
Thank you for such the kind words, Patoy. I'm not feeling well today, so I'm going to mute off again.
Okay. Well, thank
But
you.
those were really kind words. Thank
I hope
you.
you feel better.
Yeah, me too. Sending her lots of love. Hope she gets a lot of rest and energy. Drinks plenty of fluids and water. Definitely hope. Maybe she considers just going on maybe a little day drive fast. I don't know. Maybe it'll help clear her up. I don't know. Just trying to think of ways right there, but yeah. So what I've been sharing with everybody in the Discord, you guys, TradeAholics and Fibonomics members, we've been in this May Day, you guys. It's May. It's May Day. 4-year delta right here. May Day. May Day. May Day. May Day. So, I mean, just May Day sell-offs, you guys. So what I'm looking at is a potential swipe down into a bear trap, bear trap that gets bought right back up to the 223, 200 SMA, 52 to 49, 47 to 46K at the low right now. Okay. Now I think we can swipe below that. Yes. Maybe we retest some of this trading range back here. That's fine. Okay. So I'm not saying we can't do that. We've got smart money concept ranges and order blocks down here. We've got all these fair value gaps, you guys. Like, it's quite possible. So again, I'm not here to try and predict where we go if we go down. I'm just thinking, what if we do that? Because most people are calling for upside. A lot of people are still seeing 100K Bitcoin. Woo! The halving, like, what happened? We just had the halving. I thought we were supposed to shoot past the 100K once the halving happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? But anyways, it kind of just makes me wonder if we just don't get that fake out right here, that liquidation event. Because it's been a long time. It's been since like around this time period that we really had one. A few recently, but not no major like December, like what we were seeing around, January and the ETF approval. You know what I'm saying? I'm like looking for that next major one, you guys. All right. So with that being said, we still got a possibility of setting that inverse head and shoulders coming at the falling wedge that Skeet shared. We are in this bull flag that I've got drawn. It's hard to see, right? Because the lines are faint. But there's the bottom, all right? And here's the top, okay? So with that being said, we've still got that measured move that can break us out to 108K, or we can fall to that 42K range. All right, so either way, I'm seeing more downside. That's just what I'm seeing, but mine's more esoteric, more geopolitically based, with the next possible Mayday event that could be centered around maybe something as, I don't know, something as unexpected as and unprecedented as, well, another war narrative, or the removal of the U.S. president baboon in the office, some things like that, you guys. We're seeing the China attacks and cyber attacks right now. Gotta be careful, I forget I'm live right now. So but I mean, we're seeing a lot of major things as we head into Israel's birthday right here, as we head into, again, the festival of, well, Mercalia. This was Ascension Day the other day when Ascension Hospital was hacked. So shout out to that. But yeah, Mercurialia. Mercurialia. But anyways, however you want to pronounce it, I don't really care. But it's the festival of Mercury, or Hermes. Okay, so remember that. But very, very important. So that's what I'm watching as we head into this time period. Could we see a potential shakeout, fake out, or is 314, 514, Israel's birthday going to be a pivot point up in the markets, because it's tied to that pie narrative we were breaking down earlier that seems to be this kind of almost good luck charm for Bitcoin 2 out of 3 times that we've made connections to it in a really thorough way. It's been in a euphoric fashion, or at the top of a euphoric fashion. So remember that, okay? Very, very important. So the inverse head and shoulders move would take us, the break back up towards the bear flag, the bull flag move would take us to 70 and possibly that 73, 74K and new all-time highs. So remember that. If we're heading that way towards 514, around 514, and we're hitting highs at, heading into May 15th, I'm going to be paying attention to that. All right, and maybe de-risking depending on what some indicators look like. Maybe we still got some room to go. Only time will tell. Is that going to be Tuesday? Let's see. Because we might have class that night. It's going to be Wednesday. So heading into the 14th, Israel's birthday, will be in class, so we'll be able to talk about it. All right, so very important. You'll just have to catch the 7:30 p.m. Eastern start time for those really basically in America and other countries that are awake right then, and not while we're doing this one. So very important. All right, let's go to the YouTube chat. Still got Lisa and Spirit of Simeon with us. We're an hour in, you guys. I do book these for on average an hour and a half, for those that might be interested in joining from around the world, or might be viewing this from my already around the world members. Typically we go 3 to 5 hours though, every Tuesday and Friday night. Literally, a lot of the times it might, you might not be interested in what we're talking about. But then again, I do always try and do the trade setups in the Discord. I know I haven't dropped some in a few days. I'll get those out, you guys. I've got a lot going on in my life right now. What's up?
Don't forget about the after party sometimes, eh? Sometimes when you shut down, we go on with an after party.
Yeah, Yahuda, Modern Sword Yahuda, and you guys are sometimes in the Discord overnight for 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that one time I remember at the after party, when we shut down after movie night, or maybe when the classes, might have been when the TradeAholics and members classes, where I had to leave after like 3-5 hours of being on there, and you guys were on another 8 hours or something. I come up the next day, because I had to go to work and stuff, and I come on while I look at my phone or whatever, and you guys are still on there, and it's like, what the f is going on? I don't really remember how it played out, but it's pretty interesting. It's cool to see you guys still going and kicking it, helping each other out, and like it's amazing. I just don't see anybody else doing that, man. I'm in other Discords, I'm in other Facebook groups and Twitter Spaces. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something I ain't seen, man. It's getting to be unique. We're proud of it. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, 59 minutes in the Dragon Year 59, we started our decode with that today. So we're probably going to end this one there. I'll try and do more announcements, get this more popular. Like I said, I do got to go to my mom's, hang out with my son today, work on my car. We'll be back in the Discord tonight. I really would like to finish my blog that I've been working on for heading into Mercuralia and the Festival of Mercury. And today's date and how I thought we could see a potential maybe narrative on the world stage. So let's remember that. It's 311, 511, tied to Lucifer, tied to, 311 is the day they shut our world down in 2020. So, we've already seen the earthquake in Corona recently, you guys. We're seeing 3 deaths come out of Massachusetts, maybe Connecticut, I don't remember. With the coronavirus again, oh man, I gotta behave, I'm on live. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm probably gonna go ahead and end it unless you guys got something real quick that you need to talk about or go over. Go ahead and drop it. This is a good hour to go ahead and do this. I do got 2 private client calls that have recently been booked. Shout out to Lisa Cleveland, Sean Waters. Much love to you guys. I'm going to be working on getting back to you guys on that. So let's do that. Let's talk about these, work on these exit plans and, work on these overall investment portfolios. Let's do that. Again, I don't give financial advice, you guys. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here documenting my journey into the digital decade and the new quantum financial system, the evolution of money for me and my son as a voice and echo into tomorrow. And for anybody that would like to listen in between, I just give and I just talk about what I see, what the market and the charts are telling me. That's it. That's all I do. What you do and how you feel when you view this, you have to take with what resonates inside of you and then just act accordingly with discernment, the ability to judge well. That's it. So again, let's look at the chat. Let's look at everything real quick. Make sure we're all doing good. Shout out to the 7-8 Skeets for linking up the Zoom today. Let's go. Shout out to Modern, who couldn't be with us today but held down the liquidity heat maps when we needed him. He came in clutch with the game winner. Okay, so very important. Spirit of Simeon, Lisa Cleveland, salute. All right, got one chat. Let's go. We got Paul's in the house. Trade playing out. Skeet said her trade playing out. Posted in the Discord the 15-minute play. Oh, Lord. We got to go to the 15-minute Bitcoin chart real quick. We got to check this out. 15-minute Bitcoin. You see that? Before we got off of here, she's already showing us short squeeze to that range. Squeeze to the 21 EMA. Squeeze. Look at that 200 SMA crossing the 322 EMA. That is foolish. If we can get that 21 back up there and we can start closing candles back above here, wop, bop, bam, banger. I can see 62.5. I mean, we got some fair value gaps. We can close to the upside too, you guys. I mean, I'm just saying. We didn't have just this downside move drawn, did we? Did we, pioneers? Oh, no. Coach knows how to play the markets both ways. And what did we say we can do as well? This was the first trade setup we said we could do. Was when we got down to this range. Why? Because I love a W fucking pattern breakout. A whop, bop, banger. And then you come back and you test the neckline. Okay? So that's what that would have been. So if we hold structure here and we get back above this 200 EMA, this 223, this 322 EMA, could we be coming out of an inverse left or right shoulder, out of a head and shoulders? And whop, bop, bop, bam, bam, banger, banger, banger. We could, coach. We could. I did see a putty cat. I did. But anyways, we just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? If we don't do it, we're more than likely going to capitulate down. Okay? Because we could be in the fifth inside of the fifth inside of the fifth of the fifth of the ABC wave. Okay? In Elliott wave pattern theory, the last corrective wave before we whop, pop, bam, bang in another impulsive wave. Okay? Or we can shoot up to a new high real quick and then possibly roll over and have like a triple top scenario from 2021, and then nobody wants to talk about that though. Nobody? Anyway, but like I'm just saying, like 1 minute, trade playing out, bam. 1 minute, possible banger. Let's hide this. Let's hide our order blocks. Sonar lab. Bam. Yeah, we're flagging. Nice bounce off the 200 and 322 EMA. Why do you think we trade with them on every time frame? Come on now. Come on now. Bam, bam, banger. Yes, 1 minute. And I can do some drawing. So nice flag. My RSI. Ooh. Ooh. So, I mean, if we retest, like Skeets was saying, 60,000 again, it wouldn't surprise me if we fall back to the EMAs down there. I certainly would like to hold them, and it should be a higher low, okay? But it looks like we're about to get the breakout and back test. Bam, bam, banger. Now, that's the 1 minute time frame. This thing can get very volatile, okay? So let's remember that. But my... I want to see where I want to pull this fib from. Because that RSI on the 1 minute hasn't reset yet. But it looks like it wants to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bonk. Alright. That's what it looks like. Alright. See, that's my 1618 in case I want to go down. 60,400. I got to hold that. But bam, bam, breakout. Did you do it again? Coach Skeets told us the 1 minute. Oh, Lord. Bam. All right, cool. So breakout, back test. Look at that. Top, possible bull trap on the 1 minute. All right. Up, not. Got to wait for it to close. All right. 30 seconds. We'll be closing this 1 minute. Still got a lot we can go. Probably going to hit that 236 more than likely now that we broke the 382. Now that we've broke this high, probably gonna go to this candle right here. That's just, I mean, I don't know. Do that, come back test, bam. Measured move. I'm gonna be sitting over here in a 20x long right now. Bam, bam, banging, banging, banging. If this holds, you know. Just saying. Just a little conservative play, in and out, taking money and run. 618, you know, we talked about that 618, 617 range. You know, there's that 614 we got to consider. This previous high, that line to break, that Skeets, line to watch that Skeets was talking about. It's a previous high right here on the 1 minute high now, on the 1 minute frame now. So that's important. We set a higher high with a high and a lower high. We're setting a bearish divergence, okay? We could be forming something like a rising wedge, etc. Bam. Who knows? So let's watch this. Let's see how it goes. All right, but we're looking right now for the breakout to continue, for a back test to be held, for the 21 to never really be lost. And bam. All right. We could see rejection at this range, remember? So let's pay attention to that, okay? Very important. But that's one trade a day to keep the doctor away, whether we're right or wrong. There we go. All right. But what else we got, you guys? About to get ready to get off here. All right. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Glad to know we're still recording an hour and 9 minutes in. So basically almost an hour and 30 minutes that we typically book this for. I will always do it at least an hour and 30 minutes. Try to. You know, the 30 minutes is always a buffer time. There's definitely an hour that we are going to be here together, especially if this is going to be a hour both Wednesday and Saturday possibly for those members to get the word out there. For those that can't do the 7:30 jam-packed sessions where we've got most of the members signed up for, you know what I'm saying? This might be an hour twice a week. Who knows? This might be an hour 3 to 8 times a month. Who knows? But definitely looking at this on a either Wednesday or Saturday every week, or both Wednesday and Saturday for an hour every week. I'm looking at something like that, okay? So more, again, consistent basis, okay? Now that we've got it started. So I've not missed a meeting. I was even able to attend, luckily, for a few minutes this past Friday when I was out of town, going to my brother's graduation ceremony. You know what I'm saying? So that was a blessing. Shout out to Skeets for holding that down for us, being the coach and the substitute teacher that night. But, you know, basically 40 meetings, so I don't plan to miss one of these. We'll just have to see how things go, you guys. You never know till you try, right? So with all that being said, we are about to sign out of here. I certainly hope that you're all doing well, because we're sending you much love and high vibrations out to wherever you are. I know that you're viewing this and you're listening to this, and it's a new video if you watched it all the way to the end, and now you understand why Coach sounds a little different. It's because we had to get the new legendary Shure series microphone, a real microphone. I mean, not no more nonsense. We're talking about real audio capabilities and singing capacity microphone for you all. For my audio mixer and everything that I'm trying to turn into a real gold room, art room studio for you all. So remember that. I know it may be something, an adjustment curve for us all, but let's, work on learning together and, getting through it. But thank y'all for that and the patience on being out of town recently. There are a lot of things I have going on in my life that's taken from the work and the blog finishing right now, things like that. But just know we're still working on that. But I'm out, you guys. I'm grabbing the sun. We're gone. Let's go. Pioneers rise. Build your fortress. Build your legacy. Let's go. All right, remember the 15-minute trade can take 4 hours to play out, y'all. Remember that. Very, very important. Thank you, Skeets, for the reminder. Let's not get greedy. Let's not get euphoric. This could take time. So remember, our measured move that we just drew, it can take time, okay? So remember that. That's why it's drawn out horizontally right here. Getting the breakout. Got a nice little back test of the 21 so far. But let's remember that we can do this move and be choppy and hit it multiple times as well, possibly. Not saying we do, but things happen like that sometimes. It gets real choppy. But look at that short squeeze she called. On the 15-minute time frame, we broke it all the way down to the 1 minute, gave you a triangle breakout. Bam, bam, banger. Okay? So remember that. Shout out to Skeets for that. But yeah, you guys, much love, much love. Let's go, let's go. Pioneers rise. Build your fortress, build your legacies.